Hello and welcome to MITO-SIS. This is my bedroom floor. So I put my hair like this. I'm thinking of cutting a fringe like this. So if I do the video or the intro like this, then maybe we can get a little taste. I might cut it in the video. Okay, so hello and welcome to MITO-SIS. As I said, I'm here on the bedroom floor. This is a fake microphone. Here's my lovely scarves and some. I painted that during 2019. It's been a while. So I thought, I haven't planned this video, but I thought I could talk about a master's, my undergrad, study tips, career advice. Let me just search people's actual questions online, and then I can answer some. So let's see how that goes. Also, I need to go to a cobbler. I brought these shoes. How cute. I brought these. They're old, but I need to get a new sole for them. They don't really fit, so I want to take this off and put it on a new shoe. So apparently I can just go to a cobbler's and get that done. I've got some questions here that I found online from different university pages, and then questions I had, and then that sort of stuff. So these are really basic. Someone said, what careers have graduates gone on to? So for my undergrad, I did biomedical science at Bournemouth University. I'm now doing bioinformatics at Queen Mary's University London. So grads from my course, biomed, so my mates, some people just working inside hospitals as biomedical scientists, other people are doing research. A lot of them are doing masters at the moment. And my other mate, she works in pharmaceutical, she runs events for this company, but it's all based on pharmaceuticals, and it is science based and it's really cool. She gets to travel and everything. Yeah, not a lot of people have gone straight to actual proper sciencey jobs just yet, or they're doing something in hospital just as a place filler or as work alongside their masters, because in the science field, unless your undergrad was really specific or is really tailored to what you want to do, most people have to do a master's or PhD to get into the field they're trying to work towards. So obviously I want to do informatics and do research, so I'm having to do my master's, and then I'm gonna have to do a PhD to do research. So that's what a lot of people do. Placement years, I didn't do a placement year, so my course was a sandwich year. We had to do an optional year-long placement or a summer placement. I did a summer one. It was terrible. I had a really bad experience, but I did get a lot out of it. I was a research scientist. I was looking at medical data, medical records from patients, analysing the drugs they take, and then seeing how we could tailor it. So I was kind of learning all about personalised medicine. I literally forgot what I was saying. Placement, so yeah, obviously short placement, didn't like it, but you know what, it was a great experience. It helped me with other stuff in my undergrad. The knowledge I got from learning about personalised medicine helped in my pathophysiology unit in my last year, and two of my friends, they did University Hospital Bournemouth year-long placement as a biomedical science trainee. They worked in 2 different labs, analysing different blood cells, haematology, doing pathology. They were going around all the different departments, transfusion and everything, learning what goes on, what it's like to be a biomedical scientist. Some people found it really enlightening and thought, this is what I want to do. Some of my other friends did not find it to be the career they actually wanted to do, but it helped them realise what they wanted to do. So that's the good thing with the placement. You don't want to go 3 years, 4 years, even 5 studying to do a career, and then you finally are getting experience in the job. You've got your first job and you don't like it. You kind of feel like you've wasted time. But my mate was able to realise that she wanted to actually do maybe embryology, and because of the experience she's had in the lab, she's now able to do little placements, help out one-offs in different hospitals, getting experience in like the lab she's actually interested in. So that is really good. Oh no, my notes have vanished. Right, so yeah, so that was about placements. Halls, living in halls. I lived in halls my first year, but it was during COVID, so I'm not sure if I have the right to speak on my experience, because I was just in my room for the whole year. Facilities on campus, so at Bournemouth we were in the lab for second and third year. Second year catching up on the practicals we missed in the first year, and all of that jazz. So my experience with university applications and actually getting in, I didn't do my A-levels because of COVID. That was the year that it affected people, so 2020 did not sit my A-level exams. I then had to get predicted grades, which were really incorrect, and I didn't get into any of my universities I applied for. So I had to then go through clearing, got into Bournemouth University for biomedical science, and then they did a U-turn on the grades, so I got better grades, but I was still rejected from the other universities. I did find this disheartening, but I got the same degree that I wanted. It's a different uni, but I didn't know anyone going to the other unis I applied to anyway, so like it doesn't really make a difference. If you have to go through clearing, it literally doesn't matter. Like, I'm still here, did a whole degree, got first, I'm doing a master's. Like, they don't care, they literally don't care. I've not had one person ask me for my A-level grades. They want to know if you passed GCSE maths and English, but if you're at the point where you've got, well, coming to getting 2 degrees now, you've passed that. Like, and if you didn't pass, you've got 2 degrees. Like, they don't care, they literally don't care. I've just realised I had this one bit of hair across my head that whole time. Like, how annoying. Sorry. So yeah, if you're listening to this and not watching the video, I had hair across my head, but it's okay now. Right, so other questions. Placements, useful. No one cares what grade you got, don't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Obviously I got first in my undergrad. That helped me getting into my masters, but with a masters you only need a 2-1. If you get a first, it's like academic achieving, high academic achiever or whatever, and you're meant to get a discount. They haven't given me a discount yet. They were meant to take £2,000 off, but I've had to pay that out of my pocket, so thank you, Queen Mary's. I'm not saying I wouldn't recommend the universities I've gone to. I've had bad experiences, I've had good experiences. I just know every single one of my mates who goes to different universities has the same experience, so I think it's universities in general. They're just money, big money corporations. They don't care about you. They just want you a couple of grand, and then yeah. These questions about like cost of living. Well, halls, houses, I've spoken about this before. I lived in halls first year, then I lived in a house. Then now my masters, I'm commuting. I'm paying so much money for my course that I cannot justify me moving to central London, like, and then still paying a tube on top of that. So I'm sent home, I'm travelling in, I spend £100 a week, well, £50 to £100 a week depending on train travel. I'm in my last unit now, so I finished by the 16th, and then I don't have to get a train in until after Christmas when I start my research, but that's not every single day, so that should hopefully be good. It saved me some money. So yeah, video, what are we talking about? Okay, so I'm gonna quickly speak on master's applications. So same as your undergrad, but not the same. You don't go through UCAS. You have to apply to each university individually on their websites and upload a personal statement. Some might have interviews, some may not. I did not have an interview and I applied. So that was Queen Mary's and Imperial and Birkbeck. Those are the 3 I applied for. Didn't have interviews for any of them. They didn't have them. It's just not a thing. Yeah, so why did I choose Queen Mary's? Birkbeck was online only. I didn't fancy that. Imperial was £16,000 plus for the year, and Queen Mary's was 14,250. So it was to do with price. So when you look at masters, you need to look at how much can you afford, how much time you're going to have, and you need to factor all this in, because you don't get the same loans you do with undergraduate. And if you're lucky enough to financially support it for yourself, that's great, but it's also still something you want to factor in, whether you want to do full-time, part-time, whatever. So I do full-time. I'm in Monday to Friday every single day, every week. That's what I do. My mate did part-time, she did the first 2 units Monday to Friday, and it's across 2 weeks, and another unit across 2 weeks, so she was there for a total of 6 weeks, and then she'll do the other 6 weeks next year. So that was her part-time experience. Mine, I'm in all the time. My other mates do it like semester based, so they do like undergrad, multiple units across the whole term. Mine, I do a unit every 2 weeks. It's just the way it is. Like, I can't really explain why they do it that way, but that's just how it is. So when I applied for these unis, I wrote my personal statement, I went online, I used YouTube to help me. There's a video, it's by Dr. Aktura, I think. I'll link it below. That is the exact video I used to write my personal statement for my masters, and I got into everywhere. So, oh gosh, sorry, it's getting tangled by my feet. And I got into everywhere, I decided. Some have application fees, so depending whether you're a home student, abroad, yeah, EU, non-EU. So when you do an application, if you're accepted, you might have to pay a fee. Some unis it's £85, so just keep that in mind. And then also with Queen Mary's, I had to pay a fee to use student finance, so I had to pay an extra, I don't know, I think it was £50 to use student finance. And then because I was doing instalments, I have to pay £1,500 before I started, and then £1,500 at January 31st. So each uni is different how they split up payments. That's just one thing to be wary of. Really read the guidelines on how much they're charging you when this money's coming out, because I didn't realise I had to pay £1,200 before I started. So the money I had saved just went to that. Like, I was just broke because I didn't realise. And student finance doesn't cover it. You don't get a maintenance loan, you get one loan for tuition or maintenance. I got max, which is 12,000 something. It's not based on your parents' income, I think it's based on how much the course is. So my course was 14 plus, and I got 12. It's the max amount because it's to cover my tuition fees. I think if your course was like £9,000, they would give you £9,000. So it's just one of them. Yeah. I've realised I've been filming this on 4K, which means that, obviously it's on my phone, means that it's going to take up a lot of storage and not render properly. Yay! Because I sent it to my iPad to edit. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I feel like that answers a lot of stuff. My master's experience, I'm doing stuff that I probably could do at home. Spending a lot of money on train travel, spending a lot of money to do the course, but it's an investment into my future, so it's what it is. I'm enjoying every single step of it. The courseworks are painful. I've literally just submitted one, and now I've got tomorrow off, well, the rest of today off. It's about 4, what's the time now? Oh, it's 3 o'clock, so it's 3 o'clock. I've got time to do my washing, got time to change my bedding. I've got like a nice pink fluffy teddy fleece bedding, brand new, that I put on. I had a grey one before, but I had it for 3 years. It's just, I had that in my undergrad, it just needs to go in the bin. It's just old, ratty, yeah, new me. New bedding, so could chuck that on. I've got some stuff to crochet. Ooh, I finished a book. I finished reading the 7 Lives of Evelyn Hardcastle. Oh my god, I recommend that book. I really recommend that book. It was so good, like literally so good. So my goal for this year, even though we have like 4 weeks left, that's literally crazy now. I want to read all the books that I've brought, whatever, I don't know. All the books I've bought, and then when I finish that, I'm going to get a Kindle. I'm so excited. So I could read on my iPad, but it's huge, like it's literally massive, and I could read on my phone, but the whole point of getting out a book, I don't want to waste my battery. I need something that I can read without any service, and I could read on my laptop, but that's huge as well. So yeah, and it's so annoying to fit a book in my bag, and I just want to be better for the environment. And oh, but it's not, because it's like a lithium batteries. It's like, I don't know, I just want a Kindle, so I'm gonna read my books, finish them. I do have a Goodreads. I'll put my account below, and you can add me and see how far I get in my reading challenge. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'll probably post on, I could say social medias, but I'm not showing them. Maybe Twitter. I'll probably upload one soon. I want to do a collab with some of my friends, and then I want to make like an actual educational video again, different layout. I literally love Mina Lay's videos, so let me just steal her concepts. But she does it on fashion industry and things like that. I'm just going to do one on science, and I'm just going to explain some stuff to you, some of the research I'm doing. Hopefully it'll be interesting. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, thanks for listening, and bye bye.